And before starting this session, today's session, let me know if any of you already know the SD-WAN onboarding. Any of you already know the SD-WAN onboarding?
Yes, sir, I know. I have. I'm actually working on it.
Okay, Sachin knows. Anyone else? No, correct. Sachin, do you know the CLI and template-based configuration of managed devices through vManage?
Yes, sir.
Do you know policies?
Yes, sir. I worked on policies in 2020. I worked on a bank project, UBI bank project. So where we used to replace the traditional router with VAN-Edge router, like 4.3 series router we have. So I used to do minimum configurations of the router and software upgradations, certifications, all these, and also some used to create templates. In now current organizations also we are replacing 4.3 series router with 80 series, 8,000 series routers.
Okay. But Sachin, my question is this, like if you already know the onboarding, CLI and template-based configuration as well as the policies,
Mhm.
what you will learn here in the class?
See, sir, I have all the uh, all I don't have practical knowledge. I want to learn deep.
Okay.
I have also lots of videos of SD-WANs. I already made lots of notes. I have studied all. I know how to make policies. I know the process, but deep down I don't have knowledge. That's why I am here.
So till now we have two classes. Have you learned anything from those
Yes, sir.
classes?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I learned lots of things, like some concept was not
The
cleared, but
reason, guys,
yesterday.
why I am asking this question, because first I want you guys to check yourself now before starting this session. After this session, at the last, you can compare yourself to just measure the improvement in your technical skill because of this training. Something happened yesterday and that hurt me a lot, right? This is the reason why I'm asking you. From my last batch, one student messaged yesterday in the group that sent the syllabus of SD-WAN. I didn't learn anything and I'm not aware what is going on, right? Every week I was taking live session for 4 hours from last 3 months, and after that if someone is saying like this, that I am not aware what was going on in the class, that how it even he involved my family in this all, asking for refund and those all thing, right? So I don't want those kinds of thing in future again at PM networking, right? So requesting everyone to check yourself technically where you are now, right? And after this training, if it will be beneficial for you, if you are going to learn something, then you should share the positive feedback, you should respect, right? That will only motivate me as well. Today I couldn't record any videos, right? Since morning I am thinking about that only, that how it is possible that someone was joining the classes every day for last 3 months, and after that he is saying that refund my money, asking for the syllabus at the end. Like Sachin said, I already know these all things, right? But I learned something from the previous classes as well. And and even see, there is no any involvement of my family in this. That this is my passion. Apart from my job, I am doing this side by side, right? So when someone is involving family in this, that hurt a lot, and I don't want that in future in my any upcoming batches.
Sorry to say, PM, actually that's not your fault. So if you are recorded, if you are do your 100% and we are not doing anything, so that's our fault. So you are recorded for us, be recorded, and you are asking us so many questions. If we are not understand, you give us the answer. And when we have a time like a whole week and we are not watching your pre-recorded session, so that's our fault. So if he someone the blame to you, that's his fault, not your fault. Don't be take any stress, just leave it him. ignore that kind of people.
Right, Raj. This makes two of us.
So see, now most of you are not able to onboard the devices. You don't know the onboarding, you don't know the configuration policies. I am damn sure at the end, whoever are going to complete the, you all will be very familiar in the onboarding. Even same thing happened in the last batch as well. After that, when I am expecting the positive feedback, at that time, if someone is abusing, that is totally unexpected and hurting a lot, right? So,
Sorry, I just give you
Just
one
ignore, sir.
suggestion. Whenever you are starting your new batch, just mention term and condition and make one notice. So money is not will be refunded. Well, so that's thing. We are living in Australia, so first whenever we are just doing the sign in enrollment anywhere, they say money is not giving you back. Whatever you are just living, you are understand, you are not understand. That's up to you. So
exactly, guys.
you
This is
you
the
can
reason
mention.
why I am recording this session and then I am asking you this whole thing because I don't want this should happen in the future, right? Even see, if you are not comfortable with the training or you are not understanding, then you should stop me in between, not at the end, like after finishing of the batch. That's not fair. In between you can ask me that, Praful, I'm not able to understand, please, I don't want to continue, right? I'm giving you the time within 7 days, within 1 week you can request for refund. Definitely we will be very happy to refund your money without having any conversation, any questions and question and answer. But at the end, I will not expect this kind of thing in future, right? So
No, PM, just ignore them. Just ignore them. I'm very happy. You guys, I was struggling. I was really doesn't know anything about the GNS3. I was calling to PM so many times, and he's a great guy. He was replying me, and I was started. I was just spend my time, and you guys know the output. What is the output giving to them? So I can clear my last previous lab. So I'm very happy because I'm trying to pushing myself to getting more knowledge. So that's not his fault. If we are asking him, he give us the reply. That's fair enough. What he gonna do that?
teaching is my passion. I'm teaching from the heart. Like how it is possible? It is not possible after attending my classes for 3 months and then someone can say I am not aware what is going on in the class.
He was sleeping.
No, maybe you don't have the routing and all complete knowledge.
No,
So
sir.
he will be confused at last.
No, sir. Your good thing is in the first class also you asked. There is one guy I didn't remember the name, but he said that he is not very much clear about the routing and switching. So you asked him to first join CCNA CCNP combo batch, then he can join. This is not the correct batch for him. So
Exactly. Even I
I
have
remember
refunded
that one.
his money. Even see, he is not here in the class.
Okay, okay.
So
Even you
I
guys
don't
have the
know how
number.
you
I have
guys
refunded his fee. That brother,
I don't
because I know the batch is not going to be beneficial for you. You will not
Ah,
understand.
correct, correct, correct. And
I,
that
I
guy
don't
was sleeping, I guess. If he was not aware, then he was sleeping or he didn't attend the batch. Don't worry about him, sir. He just calm down and you always be positive. You are very good.
so I don't know how you guys law look like because a matter of fact for the fact that you're always prominent to your classes, you're always present, you don't like cut off some classes, you don't have no issue because it doesn't matter whether you join or not. Like here, you always do the classes all the time, like we do right now. So, if like for example, if I don't join the class, I don't understand anything, it's my right to stop you and ask you. If I did not do that after a couple of weeks, there's no way I should call for a refund. There's no way. So I don't know how the laws look like to you guys, but other side, I don't think it will work. It's up to you. If you don't understand, you're gonna ask. So the problem is, I think the problem is the laws over there to you guys.
It's happened
But
first time in my entire training career. I'm teaching from last 3 to 4 years, and it happened first time. And my God, it was totally unexpected. And you all have seen, right? No one knows anything about SD-WAN today. Correct.
Yeah, that's
A,
why
a
I
part
just
of a part
requesting
of
you
the
just
SD-WAN, a
make
part of
term
the
and
SD-WAN,
conditions. Yeah, just
people.
make term and condition, and whenever you sending and whenever there's someone they do enrollment, just say this is my term and condition. If you are agree, just follow them. If you are not agree, just leave it now and don't take any stress.
A part
Exactly,
of the
exactly. We are
SD-WAN,
we are doing
PM.
that in each and every upcoming batches. In the first class, we'll do that only. First, we will try to measure his present knowledge, right, so that they can measure the improvement, right, the knowledge gain because of the training. But because I don't want it should happen in the future again.
This is so surprising, trust me. It is surprising after you join the class for a
No,
couple
no.
of months and come back for a refund. And if, like, for instance, like PM is not like present in the class most often, it's skip classes he can understand. But all the time the man is present in the class, then you after a while you come back and ask for refund. No, that is bullshit. Trust me.
That's not
Yeah,
going to be work, my yeah, that's
there's
not going to be work.
there's no way it will pass in the court of law. There's no way. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, that's why the people make that term and condition are always same special this profession like a, where they have a money is involved.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, we can understand. Sometimes I can pay my money. I can have the service. For instance, like we had a class today, PM is not available. Like next week comes again, it's not available. I can understand that, but like the man is available all the time, so there's no need for me to come back and ask for refund. There's no court of law I can gain that. It's impossible.
Correct.
Trust me.
On all social media platform, he have commented he is a scammer. That Pinku is my very old student. I think he had completed CCNA from me in 2021 or 2022. I think.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
this
sir.
guy. Okay.
So how I can be a scammer, I don't know. Okay, leave guys. Fine. Leave these all things aside and let's focus on
Don't
our
be feel bad. Just leave it in.
Yes,
agenda.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, they did.
Yeah, yeah. Leave it. Leave it. Okay, so my objective for today class is to make you understand the SD-WAN onboarding process in such a way so that you never need to learn it again in your entire career. Let's understand the onboarding of SD-WAN controllers and VANage devices so that we will have a base lab as well for future classes, and you can also perform onboarding of VANage devices and controllers in your SD-WAN lab before our next class, because our next class is going to be next weekend now on the Saturday. So you have 5 days, 6 days, right, to prepare your lab as well. So in between, you guys will also onboard all the SD-WAN controllers and VANage devices in your lab. From next weekend, we will have a base lab where we will practice SD-WAN. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, let me share my screen and please confirm if my screen is visible. Is
Yes,
it
sir.
visible?
Yes, sir.
I will start configuration from,
Recording started, sir.
yes, recording is started.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I will start configuration from vManage controller, right? If I will talk about the initial configuration, so see, in initial configuration we are going to perform three types of configuration. First, system wise configuration, like on the router you configure host name, right? Here I have told you system IP, which is the unique identity of SD-WAN components. System IP, host name, organization name is something which is used in certificate, in authentication, right? So on all the devices, organization name should be same. Even when you will purchase the SD-WAN solution from the Cisco, uh, you should have a smart account, and while creating a smart account, it will ask for organization name. There you have to define the organization name, and through that organization name only you are going to onboard the VANage devices. The VANage list which I am going to upload here on my VANage devices, actually I have downloaded that VANage list from the official website of Cisco through my smart account, and I am going to use same organization name here as well, which I have used to download the VANage list, where I have multiple VEdges and CSS, means Viptela edge devices, Viptela routers, and Catalyst routers. So we can see the onboarding of CEdge as well as VEdge. So the first type of configuration is going to be system wise configuration. Second type of configuration is VPN 0 configuration. VPN 0 is transport VPN configuration, means one side configuration. On my vManage, you can see on any device, you can see there are major three sides. One is transport side, one is LAN side, which is service side, and one is the management side that will be used for accessing devices, like for GUI access of your vManage. Here you can see ETH0 interface is connected with management interface. Actually, this is my local laptop. Here I will configure one IP address from the same subnet, of my laptop IP, so that I can ping to the vManage management IP address, and after that I will access it in the browser. This lab is not configured. I am going to perform configuration from the scratch. This is dummy devices, right? Nothing is there, right? All the devices are onboarded with default configuration. If you will check default configuration of vManage, let me show you. By default, username is admin and password is admin. It is going to be same in your lab as well. Okay, when you will access your vManage first time, this is going to be host name and your username will be admin, password will be admin. After the class, till tomorrow morning, you all will have lab access, right? So from tomorrow, you guys can start configuring your lab. Okay, so by default host name is vManage, and if I will run run configuration, running configuration command here, it will give me the entire running configuration. Here you can see first type of configuration is system wise configuration. In system wise, you can see host name configuration, right? Host name. After that, somewhere you will see the organization name. Organization name is not configured here. Clock time zone is not configured here. vBond IP address is not configured over here. We will perform those configuration, because what you know, all the devices are first going to reach vBond for the authentication, right? All the SD-WAN devices should have IP address of vBond, and vBond should be publicly reachable. In my data center, you can see my subnet is 100.1.1.0/24. Directly I am using public subnet, so that I don't need to configure any NAT, right? This lab is going to be simplest lab, very easy lab. Directly I will configure public IP address on vManage. Here I will configure 100.1.1.1. Here I will configure 1.2, and here 1.3. On the server, let's say 1.10 or 1.4. Okay, and for reachability between these all devices, here I can configure 10.10, right? For reachability between these all devices, what I can do, I can put these all devices in one VLAN. Let's say management, sorry, I'm saying management VLAN, my bad. Let's say VLAN 100, VLAN 100. Here I have created VLAN 100, and these all interfaces are member of VLAN 100. Done. So all the devices can communicate, like VManage, vBond, vSmart, this CS server, and this VS can communicate with each other. All are in same VLAN, are using IP address from the same IPv4 subnet. My subnet is 100.1.1.0/24. For the routing between my SD-WAN controllers and other devices in DC, and in branch 1, 2, 3 through transport side, what I will do, I will create one SVI on this switch that will be gateway for these controllers. Like for vManage, what will be the gateway? Here let's suppose I have created one SVI for VLAN 100, and here I have configured IP 100.1.1.100. So this will be the gateway on vManage, vSmart, and vBond, so that it can talk to outside network as well, to VH2, VH3, VH4. And here on the DC VH, I will configure one default route towards internet, so all my controllers can reach to internet. Similarly, here on this VS, this VS, this VS, I will configure one default route towards internet. Now you can see your controllers and vanished devices all will be reachable with each other. Yes, na? This is routing.
Quick Yes, sir. question.
Simple routing. So this way I am going to perform routing. Okay, right now on my vManage, you can see nothing is there. This is default configuration. In default configuration, you can see in the system only host name is configured. which is default host name is vManage. After that, here you can see one user is there with name admin, and this is the password, which is admin only, but it is encrypted, right? One user is there in the default configuration. After that, here you can see VPN 0. In VPN 0, I have one interface which is interface it 0, and this interface is getting IP address through DHCP. This interface is configured as DHCP client, but you can see in my topology, it0 is not transport interface. It0 is my management interface. So I will remove this interface from VPN 0 and I will add it1 interface in VPN 0. Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
I have a quick question, Professor.
Go ahead.
So, how to? I mean, if those controllers were connected directly to internet, how to establish the routing?
If controllers are directly connected to internet, then here you are going to configure default route. Let's suppose the vManage is directly connected to internet, and here I am running
Yes.
subnet 100.1.1.0/24. IP address over here is .1, here is .2. So gateway is .2 on VEdge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gateway is going to be .2, 100.1.1.2, and their IP address is 100.1.1.1. It is similar like, let's say, router 1. This router is connected to internet. How you will configure default route here?
Okay.
1.1.1.0/24. So to make reachability or to access internet, here you will configure one default route, and in the default route, gateway is going to be the internet router IP address.
Right, sir.
It will be exactly same. Clear, sir?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Good. Okay, so this is my default configuration, and here you can see in VPN 512 I don't have any interface. So in VPN 512 I will add it0 interface. In VPN 0 I will remove it0 and I will add it1 interface. So these three are the part of your initial configuration: VPN 0, VPN 512, and system wise configuration. Under system wise configuration, you will configure 5 things. First, system IP, or you can say host name first. Host name. Host name is, let's say, vManage. Organization name, or my organization name is NH India Lab. So organization name is NH India Lab, and through this and organization name only I have downloaded WAN-Edge list. If I will show you my WAN-Edge list, is on my local laptop. Here it is in the SD-WAN. I will share this with you guys as well. Okay, before giving you the lab access, I will share this serial file as well. You need to upload this serial file on VManage. Here all the VManage devices are listed, right, with organization name what NH India Lab. So you will also configure same organization name. If you have another serial file with different organization name, then you can use different organization name as well. If you are going to use my serial file, then you will use NH India Lab as an organization name. Then system IP. System IP, here I am going to configure 1.1.1. After that, vBond IP. vBond IP address is 100.1.1.3. I will configure .1 on vManage, .2 on vSmart, .3 on vBond. So vBond IP address is 100.1.1.3. After that, clock time zone. Clock time zone is going to be Asia, Kolkata for me. Okay, then anything else I am missing here in system wise configuration?
Sir, site ID?
Yes, very good. Side ID. Side ID for my DC is going to be 100. In branch 1, I will configure side ID 1, side ID 2, side ID 3 in branch 3, and in DC side ID 100. Side ID actually represent the location, right? If I have multiple sites, multiple routers at same site, let's say in branch 1 I have 2 router, VH2 and let's say VH5. So should these 2 routers have IPsec with each other?
No, sir.
No,
Not
right?
needed.
Here, let's suppose I have again one router R6, and here is one LAN subnet 192.168. 30 dot or 50.0/24. So branch 1, within the branch 1 I have two routers. If this subnet and this subnet want to communicate, they will communicate internally, right? Not through vEdge, not through SD-WAN fabric, right? So if you will configure same site ID on both the VS, let's say site ID 1, site ID 1, these two routers can understand that I don't need to form IPsec with each other. Routers will only establish IPsec with those routers where site ID is different.
Different.
If site ID is same, that means we both are at same site. Okay, it will not establish any kind of IPsec session. So I am assuming my data center is somewhere else. Branch 1 is at different location, branch 2 and 3 are at different locations. So I will configure different site ID on all the devices. So these are the tuple of system based configuration: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things under system based configuration. Just copy it, and on the vManage you can paste it. Say system, right? Now you are in the system mode, and here you can paste the command. You can see all the commands are accepted, right? And like we commit the configuration on Juniper devices, then only your configuration will apply. Similarly here you also have to commit. Otherwise, if you will check do so run, you can see vBond IP address is showing, sorry, in the configuration. Host name is not changed, still vManage, right? Not like this. System IP is not configured, site ID is not configured, right? So now let me commit the configuration, commit. And after commit, you can see commit complete. Now if you will check show run, or if you want to filter the output, then you can say show run system as well. Show me the system based configuration only. And here you can see now the host name is vManage, and here also you can see host name is changed. System IP is 1.1.1, site ID is 100, organization name is NH India Lab, clock time zone is Asia Kolkata, vBond IP address is 100.1.1.3. You will perform system based configuration on all the SD-WAN components like this on all the routers as well as controllers. If you have multiple vSmart, same system based configurations are required on other routers as well. So here I can just change the host name. I can say vSmart, and system IP I can change it to 2.2.2. vBond IP address will be same, clock time zone is same, and site ID is also going to be same. Let me copy and I can paste it on my vSmart. Admin config T and paste the command. What happened?
System command.
System is okay. System, and after that paste the command and then say commit. Here also you can see on vSmart host name is changed and so run system, right? You can see the system based configuration. Similarly on vBond also you can perform system based configuration. On vBond, host name is vBond, organization name will be same, system IP will be 3.3.3, and vBond IP address is 100.1.3, but
And local.
vBond is local, so here you will use one extra keyword, that is local, that you are the vBond only. Rest all the things are exactly same. Let me copy it and let me paste it on vBond. So we did the system based configuration on all the controllers. You can also perform system based configuration on routers as well simultaneously. After that you can configure rest thing, but first I am going to onboard these controllers. After that I will start configuring these VManage devices. So this was my system based configuration. Now VPN 0 configuration. In VPN 0 on vManage you have seen Ethernet 0 interface is there. So let me say no interface it 0. This command will remove Ethernet 0. Here, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I have a quick question. Sorry for speeding you up, but can you please elaborate more on those three VPN? I know VPN 0 is transport, VPN 512 is management, and the service VPN. Can you please elaborate more? Why do we need those VPN? What is the main
I had
purpose
told
of
you in
each of them?
previous classes as well that we are
Mhm.
using VPN in SD-WAN to separate the traffic, right? Like for WAN traffic, we have reserve VPN, which is VPN 0. For LAN traffic, for first understand management traffic. For management traffic, we have reserve VPN, that is VPN 512.
512.
I
These
want
two
to, yes.
VPNs are reserved. And you know the range of VPN? VPN is 16 bits decimal value. So range is 0 to 65535. Rest all the VPN except VPN 0 and VPN 512 are service VPN for LAN traffic. For
Yeah,
What do you
0 to
mean by
60K.
service VPN? What type of service, for example? Give me a specific
LAN
service, for
traffic.
example.
No, see what I am saying. I am saying WAN traffic, management traffic. You know WAN traffic?
Yes,
You know management traffic?
yes,
You know LAN traffic? LAN traffic, LAN, local area network traffic,
yes.
right? So we are separating this all traffic with the help of VPN. And VPN for WAN traffic is reserved. That will be VPN 0 only. Similarly, VPN for management traffic is also reserved. That is VPN 512. And for service VPN, like for LAN traffic, you can use any other VPN. VPN 1, 2, 511, and then 5132 65535. These all VPNs are service VPN. It is similar like VRF. This VPN in SD-WAN is not like IPsec VPN or GRE VPN or DM VPN. It is VRF, similar to VRF. VRF is used to separate the
Segment
customer
the
traffic. VRF is used to separate the customer traffic. Similarly here in SD-WAN, we are separating WAN management and LAN traffic with the help of VPN. Two VPNs are reserved, VPN 0 and VPN 512. VPN 0 is reserved for WAN traffic, means whatever interfaces are connected with transport will be in VPN 0. You can see these interfaces on routers, these 0/0 interface. These interfaces are connected with WAN transport. So these interfaces will be in VPN 0. Understood?
Sir,
Yes.
just a minute. What is the difference between VPN and VRF in SD-WAN?
In SD-WAN, we don't have VRF. We have only VPN. It is similar like VPN is similar like VRF.
VRF stands for PM.
Virtual routing and
Virtual
forwarding.
router
Virtual
forwarding.
routing and forwarding. It creates a separate routing table.
Like let's
In the
suppose this is the service provider network R1, which is connecting two different customer together. Okay, and both the customers are using same IPv4 subnet. Customer A, customer B. R1, and this is customer A and customer B. Customer A side A and customer A side customer B side 1, you can say. Both the customer are using same IPv4 subnet 10.1.1.0/24. This customer is also using 10.1.1.0/20. These are private IP addresses, reusable, right? Multiple companies can use same IPv4 subnet, correct?
Correct.
How service provider, this is service provider network. How service provider will separate these two routing table with the help of VRF here. Service provider is going to create two VRF, VRF A and VRF B. Right? It will put this interface, the customer A facing interface, let's say 0/0 in VRF A and 0/1 interface, which is connected with customer B into VRF B. So this router will start maintaining two routing table. By default, router maintain single routing table, that is called global routing table. When you will create two VRF on the router, now router has three routing table. One is global routing table, one for VRF A, one for VRF B. So like VRF is separating the traffic, similarly here in SD-WAN my VPN is separating different types of traffic.
Okay, that clears the doubt, PM. Thank you. And can you explain what is the management traffic? I know what is WAN and LAN, but what is management traffic?
Management traffic, like see, if you have this router R1, let's suppose you have just purchased this router from the market, right? There is no any IP address. How you will access this router?
Through
Okay.
console firstly.
Yes, first of all, you are going to connect your PC and this router through console cable.
Yeah. Then
Console
we will
cable is
consider
what?
line VTY.
Either I can say console cable or I can say management cable. Both are same cable. Or I
So
can
if I
say,
can contribute, I believe the VPN, for example, if you have the C9300 switch, right? Then you have the uplink stand as a VPN. Then let me say if you log into the management port, mean that's a 512 port for SD-WAN, or if SSH is also part of management VPN for SD-WAN.
you will add the interface. Let's suppose on the my vManage, let's say ETH1 interface is connected with management. So I will put ETH1 in VPN 512 and ETH0 in VPN 0. If let's suppose 0/1 is connected with internet and 0/0 is connected with this LAN router. So I will not put 0/0 in VPN 0. Then I will put 0/1 in VPN 0. You know now which interface is connected with WAN.
So I'm just trying to clarify to buttress what you're saying. I'm just looking on the local device, like you have C9300, Cisco 9300 switches, wherein you have the T11, it is as an uplink for you. So that one gonna be like the one interface, which is the VPN for the SD-WAN. Then you have another port, which is the management port and the physical interface, which also will be the management for SD-WAN, gonna be the 512 management. Or if you access remotely, or SSH is part of the 512 in SD-WAN. That's what I believe.
Correct, exactly. And Subham, management traffic clear? See, the traffic generated by a device for another device is always called control plane traffic. Like, see, router 1 and router 2. Let's suppose here I have configured OSPF routing protocol. So both the routers are going to generate hello message, right? R1 will generate hello message, it will send to router number 2. R2 will also generate hello message and it will send to router number 1. So traffic generated by a device for another device, that kind of traffic is always called
Yeah, the
control
management
plane
traffic.
traffic. Control plane. This is OSPF is a control plane routing protocol, right? Used to exchange the routes.
Correct.
When user is generating traffic for any another user, let's suppose here I have a user on router number 1 and one user on router number 2. If these two users want to communicate with each other, right? Let's suppose the IP address on PC1 is 10.1.1.1 and IP address over here is 20.1.1.1. So both the IP addresses will be reachable through OSPF routing. OSPF routing protocol is going to exchange the routing table between R1 and R2, right? So for control plane we are running OSPF. When control plane is there, is working fine, then only these two PCs can communicate. When I am going to ping 20.1.1.1 from 10.1.1, then you can see a user is generating traffic for another user. That type of traffic always considered as data plane, right? The LAN traffic.
LAN traffic, yeah.
And if I am going to access this router through console cable, right? When a device is generating, a user is generating traffic for a device, that traffic always called as management plane
Management traffic.
traffic,
It
right?
is like, if I'm not misunderstood, it's like the VLAN 1 that is secured for the console, like for this
That is
traffic.
VLAN 1 is used for remote access, right? Exactly. That is what? That is management traffic. If you are going to access any router through telnet traffic is called management traffic. SSH traffic is called management traffic. Console,
Yeah.
whatever traffic you are going to send over console is going to be management traffic.
Yeah.
Understood?
Just Just
But
like
those,
if you have say monitoring tools, for example, say you have Solar Wings. Solar Wings is part of management traffic because you use to the configure the SNMP that can push to
Absolutely.
solar. Yeah, so
That
it's
is
a management
management
traffic.
traffic. Yes, absolutely.
uh, but how SSH and Telnet can be management traffic is they
Because
are not going through the management port or the console port.
see what I
Because
am
on
saying.
those,
Who is generating the telnet traffic? User na, you will telnet router number one.
yes, but you will use a specific application, maybe Party or I mean, you can use Party to access the device. So I think the management traffic should be something that is directly connected to the management ports of the device or the console port of the device, so that when we don't have access to the device through SSH or through over like mean, we can use like an application or maybe something else to get to the console or the management port and manage the device.
So that is the reason we have two
Mhm.
types. We have physical access and remote access, right? So that way you configure
So
the
so
SSH
what you are
wherein it
saying,
can.
telnet and SSH is control plane traffic, not management plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, because we use this SSH to just go
Based
well.
on
I
my
mean,
understanding, telnet and
mhm.
SSH, SNMP all are management traffic, management plane traffic,
Okay,
right? Rest you can do the research on internet as well.
okay,
I think these are management traffic, the telnet and SSH. These are also called as management protocol, right?
okay.
See, simple definition is if user generating traffic for a device like telnet traffic, SSH traffic, those traffic is called management plane. If a device is generating traffic for another device, that is called control plane traffic. When a user is generating traffic for another user, like when you are accessing Facebook or Google, that is data plane traffic. And in SD-WAN, VPN separate all types of traffic. Hope it is clear.
Thank you, Professor. Can you please turn back to the diagram, please? One last question. Yes. So here, when you take, for example, the vManage, can you please color code the VPN zero
Can I?
traffic? Can you color code? Just show me the VPN zero traffic. Where do the VPN go? Zeros goes on the, yeah, on the diagram.
VPN 0 will go over this interface,
Yes.
ETH1.
What about the VPN 512
5
on
is 0.
vManage? And what about the service VPN?
Service VPN on the vManage, I have not service VPN. Users are here. On the router, na, you will connect users on routers. I don't have any service VPN
I got
traffic
it.
on vManage. vManage is used to manage the routers, right? This is only for management. This is not data plane.
Thank you.
vManage is only management plane, right? You will have data plane on the routers only.
So
Okay,
vManage is just an application.
just an application, correct.
It's just an application.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Clear, guys? Can I move?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move. So here now on vManage, I am going to perform VPN 0 configuration. In the notepad, first I am going to type the command. So later when I will share this with you guys, you can have idea and it will be easy for you to configure the lab. Interface ETH1. This command will add ETH1 interface in VPN,
0,
in VPN 0.
like the WAN traffic.
Correct. After that, here I will say no shutdown, right? To up the port, then IP address 100.1.1.1/24. Here I will also configure one default.IP route 0.0.0/0 and next hop IP address 100.1.1.100. I will create SVI on switch. Let me do that on the switch. I am going to perform the configuration very quickly and I will save the configuration then. I am assuming you guys already know the routing, right? So I don't need to care much about the routing. Interface range G 0/2 to 3, sorry, 0/2 1 to 3, and after that G 1/0 to 1. I have selected these all interfaces, right, where my SD-WAN controller, CS server, and this VS connected, and I am saying switch port access VLAN 100. It will create VLAN 100 for me automatically. Now you can see created, and I can create a SVI interface VLAN 100, no shutdown, and IP address 100.1.1.100.255.255.255.0. Done. And let me write the configuration. This is my gateway for all the controllers.
You have to create the VLAN ID also.
VLAN is automatically created when you will assign any port in the VLAN, and that
Yes, sir.
VLAN doesn't exist in the VLAN database, then switch is going to automatically create that. So VLAN brief.
Sir, sir, through like GUI base, we can create that like template base,
What you can create?
section IP and default root, everything created the vManage, right?
Yes,
So we will learn that one also, right?
correct. You will learn that as well.
Okay,
How to perform this
okay, okay,
configuration through template. But
okay, okay,
right
okay.
now, see how I can push any configuration to VS from vManage. Can I push?
Yes, yes,
Not push, right? Right now, even there
yes.
is no connectivity. No one knows each other. First,
Mm,
I will perform the initial configuration. First, I will add these all devices on vManage. After that, we can manage everything. vSmart, vBond, vManage devices through GUI.
mm, okay, okay.
Is it the same way ZTP work?
What work?
Zero touch provisioning for SD-WAN. Is it the same way? We have to do the system configuration
In
before.
zero touch provisioning, you will configure, you will perform configuration on the server. There is a public server, let's suppose on the internet, right? When your router will come up, boot up, it will resolve a domain name biptela.ztp.com, and internet is going to share the IP address in response of that domain name. That will be the IP address of vBond, and vBond will share the IP address of that public server. From there, your devices can load the entire configuration, right?
Okay.
So we'll see the ZTP in ZTP. First, I think this is most important. You guys should focus on very basic CLI configuration. When devices are dummy without any configuration, with default configuration, at that time, how we will onboard.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. So,
Sir, sir, if we are onboarding these devices in the on-prem, right, in the data center, so it is going to be like a local IP, right? I mean, the LAN subnet range, right? How that is going to work from the data center perspective?
then you will configure NAT. Bro, tell me one
Yeah.
thing. If you have 3 router, R1, R2, and R3, and you want everyone from the internet should be able to access this router, how you will configure the scenario? Here is a user on the internet whose IP address is 200.1.1.1. I want this router should be accessible from everyone on the internet. How you will configure the scenario?
That case, the NATing is the option.
Why NATing is the option? Directly I can purchase internet connection and I can connect all the router through internet. I can configure public IP address over here. Let's say 1.1.1, 2.2.1, and 3.3.1. Don't you think this user, outside user, can access this router?
They can, but using a multiple public IP, right, in the LAN side.
Right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to use multiple IP address, public IP address?
If it is in the same location, I'm trying to understand if we are putting the controllers
This is
on
one
the
way.
same.
This is one way, you know this. This is one way you know this, correct, brother?
Yeah, yes.
Now tell me, I don't want to use multiple public IP address. Here I have private IP address. I have connected these all devices through one switch, let's suppose. And here I have configured IP 10.1.1.1, 10.1.1.2, 10.1.1.3. How you will configure the scenario so that outside user can access this router? Now I'm using private IP address. What you will do?
NAT, sir.
In that case, NAT will come into picture.
How you will configure the NAT? Let's suppose router.
Router connects to one public IP. One public IP will be mapped with all other router 1, router 2, router 3.
How you can map one public IP address with all these 3 IP address?
Exit interface using.
Nope, not possible. It means you need to learn, sir, CCNA and CCNP first. Right? Here also you have to configure a static net and you need 3 public IP address only.
Correct.
Here also you have to use 3 public IP address only. So what is the special scenario here? Doesn't matter what I am using here, private IP or public IP. If I am using private IP, then I will configure static NAT here. If I am using directly public IP address, I don't need to configure NAT. That is simple routing and switching.
Okay. So you mean to say we need to use 3 public IP?
Yes, you need to use 3 public IP address.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. And on the SD-WAN controllers, you will be using public IP addresses only, right? This is not sure that all my controllers will be in DC only. Some controller can be somewhere else also, right? Maybe VManage is in DC and vSmart is on AWS and vBond is in branch 1. Doesn't matter where is my controller, reachability should be there. And for reachability, you should have knowledge of routing. If you don't know the routing, sir, it will be difficult to understand the SD-WAN, definitely. Right? So you should have idea, like if I will use private IP address, then how I will configure NAT, how outside user will access this router. If I am using directly public IP address, then how routing will be configured. Right? That is prerequisite. Routing is the prerequisite of SD-WAN, routing and switching. Okay, so done. And from the routing and switching, there is no any relation of this initial configuration and routing here. Right? Both are different things. Here we are understanding the initial configurations on SD-WAN controllers. Okay, so this is just an IP address. Doesn't matter what IP address you are configuring on, ETH0 interface. The important thing which you need to understand over here is ETH0 interface is connected to transport. So I will put this interface in transport VPN, which is VPN 0. Right? Doesn't matter how you are performing the routing. Directly you have connected VManage to internet, or you have a user switch, or you have used a private IP address on the VManage and configure NAT on the switch. Doesn't matter. All are fine. That's up to you. Right? This is my style. How I have configured the routing. I have put these all interfaces in VLAN 100. I have created SVI. I am expecting you guys will not follow you will use your own method. Maybe someone will be using private IP addresses and they will be configuring NAT over here. Someone will be using different subnet and they will configure routing in different way. Right? That is not our concern. Our concern is all the devices should be reachable, means there should be underlay connectivity. What I had told you in first class, our SD-WAN is overlay, and overlay will only work if underlay is working fine. Right?
Correct.
So if you have confusion in underlay, then there is only one option. You have to go through CCNA and CCNP once again. Underlay will be covered there only. Here we are not going to talk about underlay. Once I will onboard the devices, I will show you the SD-WAN topology, and after that I will forget about the underlay. Even you guys will be not allowed to ask question about underlay, that how this and this router and VEdge are able to ping through underlay. Right? Because SD-WAN is going to create their own topology here, right? We can only discuss the control connection over here, right? Between all the controllers, there will be control connection. You can ask question from there. Here also we will have one control connection. You can ask question from there, and after that all the router will be have control connection with controllers. This is my SD-WAN topology. I am here to teach you this. Got it? And between
100%.
WAN-Edge devices, they have IPsec, right? So I am interested to teach this topology routing over here. Here IPsec, here also IPsec, here also IPsec, IPsec, IPsec. We will be performing path manipulation for this topology. Path manipulation for this topology, the topology which you are able to see now in the red color, right? This is my concern. This is what we are going to learn in SD-WAN. How to control this topology. You can assume like this, that branch edges. This is my DC VEdge. You can assume like this. This is my DC VEdge. Here is my branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. VS1, VS2 and VS3. You can assume like all are connected like this. This is my topology, SD-WAN topology, and we are going to discuss this only. This is my SD-WAN topology. All are connected through IPsec, and one more connection over here. Here. This is my topology. Got it, everyone?
Yes.
Forget
Yes,
about
sir.
the underlay.
Yes.
Now see this interface, the interface which is in VPN 0 should have tunnel feature enabled, right? This interface should have tunneling feature enabled, because see how you configure GRE on the router. Interface tunnel 1. This command will
Yes.
create a virtual interface, and that interface have all the overlay features enabled. So on this interface also you will add one command, that is tunnel interface, and here you will define the colors, encapsulation, whatever there are, like VManage. VManage is responsible for management, for the monitoring, configuration, troubleshooting, right? How? Through which protocol? Through netcon protocol. So here you will allow netcon protocol, allow service all, and then allow service. See, allow service all is going to allow all the tunneling service except netconf and SSH. So you have to allow netconf manually here, netconf and allow service SSH. SSH. These are
SSHD.
SSH HD, yes. This is my VPN 0 configuration. Simply I will copy it and I will paste on
Netcon
VManage.
spelling.
The
Sorry.
R is
Netconf spelling is incorrect. Let me correct it. Netconf. Now copy it and paste on VManage. Now again I am in global configure mode, and here I am going to paste the command. See, all the commands are accepted, and now I will commit the configuration.
Yes.
Now VPN 0 configuration is also done, so run VPN 0. If you will see VPN 0 configuration here, see very carefully. Now in VPN 0 you don't have ETH0 interface. Which interface are there? Which
ETH1.
interface is there? ETH1. What IP address I have configured? 100.1. Tunnel interface is enabled? Yes, enable. All the services are allowed? Yes, allowed. DHCP is also allowed. DNS is also allowed. ICMP, even you can disable these services. If you don't want to enable DHCP, you can disable it, right? If you will never configure IP address on this interface to DHCP, disable it. ICMP is also allowed. If you don't want to ping, like for testing, we will be always using ICMP, so ICMP should be allowed. Then netconf is allow, and these services NTP you can see not allowed, right? Star not allow, HTTP allow, port is no set, and default port is configured. Now if I am going to ping my gateway IP address, which is 100.1.1.100, will ping work?
It should work.
Should be.
First of all, in which VPN I am pinging? If I am pinging in VPN 0, then it will work, right? Otherwise, here ping and then define the VPN 0, and after that 100.1.1.100. And now you can see ping is working.
Praphul sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, we use command like commit check as well. Why do we use this command?
Commit to
check.
apply the configuration. Like on Juniper devices, we use commit to apply the configuration. Similarly, here on SD-WAN devices, you will always use commit command to apply the configuration.
So we do not have commit check here.
I'm talking about commit check.
Commit check?
Yes.
Before committing, right, we will have commit check command in Juniper devices. So there we can check if there is any issue, right, with the configuration. We can check. But I think
it's used for verification.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not checked that here on the VManage.
But I think we use as well, sir, in controller commit check command as well sometimes.
What is the command?
Commit check, commit space check. When we do configurations, while doing configurations.
Okay. While doing configuration.
Right.
VPN 0 and let's say commit.
No.
Check.
Validation. It's for to validate like it is valid or not.
Okay, great. Great. Thank you so much. Now one configuration is missing. That is management VPN, right? In the initial configuration. We did system-wise configuration. We did VPN 0 configuration. Now VPN 512 configuration is missing. So here in VPN 512, I am going to add interface
0.
It's 0.
It's 0.
And IP address. IP address you can configure IP through DHCP or manually I can say 192.168.1. Let's say 25. Right, my laptop is also using IP address from this submit only. That's it. Exit. Copy and paste it over here. And commit check commit, and then commit. Now
so can we give a description like on the interfaces?
Yes, you can configure the description. 1 minute, brother. Definitely you can configure description on the interfaces as well. So run VPN 512. Now my local laptop IP address is ipconfig. My local laptop IP address is 1.9. Let me check from my vManage that my local laptop is reachable or not. Ping 192.168.1.9. Why ping is not working? Because when you are not defining the VPN over here, then it is pinging in VPN 0. It is pinging in VPN 0, and in VPN 0 there is no route for this destination IP address. So IP route VPN 0. You can see in VPN 0 we have default route and this 100 subnet. In VPN 512 I have this management subnet. VPN 512 I have this management subnet. So I should ping like this. Ping
VPN 512.
VPN 512 and then IP address, management IP address. This time ping should work.
Yeah.
But ping is not working. Ping is not working. So interface description. Ping 192.168.1.25. So from my local laptop I am able to ping. It means what? It means my laptop, on my laptop actually
Parallel.
antivirus is installed. Firewall is blocking the packet.
Right.
Now I can use any browser to access my vManage. Here let me use this browser only. 192.168.1.25 was the IP address of vManage. Here you can see I got the access of vManage. What is the default username? Admin and password? Admin. Username admin, password also admin. And here you can see I got the dashboard of vManage. Right, this is the main dashboard of.
सर
Yes.
ये जो C52 जो आईपी है वो हम लोग बाहर से भी उसको पिंग कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते हैं?
जहां से रीचेबल है वहां से कर सकते हैं।
तो उसको बीबीएन उसको डालना पड़ेगा राउटिंग में अंदर कि कैसे होगा वो?
राउटिंग कॉन्फ़िगर करना पड़ेगा ना, आप ट्रांसपोर्ट साइट से भी कर सकते हैं एक्सेस vManage को।
5.2 ओके ओके
राइट, अगर मेरा पीसी यहाँ इंटरनेट पे कनेक्टेड है तो मैं 100.1.1 से भी एक्सेस कर सकता हूँ vManage को।
ओके
राइट, राउटिंग होनी चाहिए, कनेक्टिविटी पिंग अगर काम कर रहे हैं तो एक्सेस हो जाएगा।
नहीं 512 में जो आईपी दिया हुआ है वो मुझे करना है आउटसाइड से, तो वो
स्टैटिक नेट कॉन्फ़िगर कर दीजिए वहाँ पे पब्लिक आईपी एड्रेस यूज करके, या पब्लिक आईपी एड्रेस ही कॉन्फ़िगर कर दीजिए मैनेजमेंट इंटरफेस पे भी।
ओके 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 सर।
Now this is my main
So
dashboard.
I have a question real quick. I see like the vManage on the 512, you get a dynamic IP. So can you set it as a static IP?
Where? On VPN 512 interface?
Yes, because it's a dynamic IP.
No, this is a static IP.
Did you configure it?
Yes.
Oh.
Here is the command.
Yes, brother.
Oh, okay. I see. My bad, sorry.
All good.
Anything else? Okay.
No, sir.
So day by day, we will be mastering this dashboard, right? There are many things. Now you cannot understand everything, but most important thing is here. You can see invalid 1. What it mean? This invalid should be 0. Warning should be also 0. Invalid 1 means yes.
No certification, sir.
Yes, this means certificate is not installed on vManage. Now here is the certificate. So anyone have idea how SD-WAN is going to use the certificate? How certificate works?
No.
Yes.
Yes, please explain if anyone have idea.
No idea.
Sir, basically all the components use identity certificate to identify each other, and how they validate this is valid or not, then they will use root certificate.
First of all the devices are going to use root certificate. Means to whom I can trust. Who do I trust? किस पे trust करना है? For that we have root certificate. So on all the SD-WAN components, first of all we will install the root certificate. It is similar like, see, you are also from India, I am also from India. You also have passport, I also have passport. But to get the passport you have to apply, correct?
Yes, sir.
And who will issue the passport? Government of India. On both passport the sign of government is going to be exactly same. Means we both trust on Government of India, that is root certificate. Similarly for root certificate, here I am using my own enterprise CA server, right? You can have third party for certificate, like who will issue the certificate, root certificate. Root certificate means root server, and root certificate should be same, common on all the devices. All the devices are going to trust on this CA server, and this CA server will give identity certificate to all the devices, right? That will be the identities. Two types of certificates are used in SD-WAN. One is root certificate, another one is identity certificate. Root is similar like the government of India, and on the passport, like you have your own identity, that is identity certificate. All the devices will have their own identity certificate and root certificate. Root certificate will be common, same everywhere. So I will prepare my CA server for certificate, for CA, for issue the certificate. Like even if you will check any website, let's suppose in the browser, here I am searching Facebook, okay, and if you will check the site, see, connection is secure. How this connection is secure? This connection is secure and certificate is valid. Here if you will click on this, certificate is valid. Here you can see Google certificate. Who is issuing the certificate? WR2, correct? If I will click on Facebook, this is one third party organization who is issuing the certificate, Google Trust Services. Similarly, for any other website you can check. And for our SD-WAN lab, we are using our own CA server. It is not mandatory that you have to use on CA server only. Anyone can issue the certificate to the devices, but make sure root certificate is same, right? Same server, same CA server is going to issue the certificate to everyone, identity certificate to everyone. On the vManage dashboard, here this side you can see we have multiple options, and this is administration tab. Under administration, if you will click on settings, here you can see setting option, right? Day by day we will be learning these all things, but for now under administration, under settings, here you can see you have already configured the organization name through CLI, but you have to perform organization name configuration through CLI also. Through CLI you can see it's still showing not configured. vBond IP address you have already configured but showing not configured. First of all, let me complete this configuration. Organization name, here NH India lab, let me copy and paste, save it. What is the vBond IP address, guys? 100.1.1.3. Save it. And here you can see controller certificate authorization method is Cisco. If you will click on edit, you can see you have multiple options for certificate signing, right? Like this is the automatic method by Cisco. Recommendation in real time when you are going to implement SD-WAN in the production, then most of the time you will be using this method only for certificate.
Right, sir.
Here I am using my own enterprise CA server. So first I have to configure CA server, and it is not mandatory to use Windows server only. I am using Windows server. You can also use Cisco router which support CA service.
Right, sir.
You can use any device for the certificate here, and in your lab also you will have Windows server. You will configure that, you will prepare that for certificate, right? See, this is a simple Windows server, and again you can use any Windows server. On all Windows server you will have this feature. Password is test123, I think. Let me see. Test.
I think caps is on.
1, 2, 3. Okay. First T is capital, rest all are in small. Okay. Now, before configuring Active Directory certificate service here, make sure time on your server is correct. Otherwise, you cannot add vSmart and vBond on vManage, right? If time will not match, like here, what time I have configured clock time, John? Asia, Kolkata. So what is the time right now? It's 9:15 and date is 28:12, right? So make sure time is same on the server. Time should match. Okay. So let me change the time here. Click on change time, John. And here
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, in real production we use Windows
Cisco
Server
automated method.
Oh, Cisco automated method. So do
Also,
we need CI server as well, or a Windows server or not?
Actually, that is the part of the server team, I think.
That is the part of security team, not
Yeah,
our concern.
yeah.
Right?
And for
Cisco
find
public server will issue the certificate in that case, right? But we don't need to care about that. There will be a dedicated team for that who will be working on issuing certificate. You will be only installing the certificate there. And even in the automated method, you don't need to install the certificate. You will skip this part.
Okay, thank you.
What's the time here? 9,
It is
16,
9:24.
and it's PM. Okay, say okay. Must verify twice. Time should be same. Otherwise, it will create issue in onboarding. Now you can see time on my server is 9:16 PM and date is 28. Okay, correct. Now go to server manager and install Active Directory service. Go to roles. Under roles, click on add roles. Next, and select the Active Directory certificate service. Select it and say next. Just by clicking next, here you can select certificate authority CA and certificate authority web enrollment and say next. Next. Here I can define the name of my CA server, NH India Lab, and validity is 5 years. That is more than sufficient for me. Next, and install. That's it. It will take some time. Till then, I am performing VPN 0 configuration on vSmart and vBond. On vSmart, IP address is going to be 100.1.1.2. Interface is same. You can see it. One interface. Tunnel interface, allow service all, netconf, SSH, default or exactly same. Copy and paste it on vSmart. I'm not going to access my vSmart through management interface here. I'm like VManage. I don't need the dashboard because I will monitor, I will access vSmart through VManage only. That's why here I have not connected any port in VPN 512. Right? Let me commit the configuration and test the connectivity. First, I am going to ping my gateway, ping 100.1.1.100. You can see gateway is reachable. I can also ping to vManage. IP address is 1. You can see ping is working. Right? So vManage is reachable from the vSmart. And on the vBond, interface is going to be G0/0. It is GE0/0. IP address will be 100.1.1.3, and rest all the things are same. Copy it and paste on vBond. Admin,
Professor,
go ahead.
yeah, what no interface 80 mean, as we don't have it here
Where?
on the diagram? On the top of the command, you put no interface 80.
Remove it.
Yeah, but we okay.
And commit. Now I can ping again vManage from the vBond, or from vManage I can test the connectivity. All the controllers should be reachable. Now doesn't matter where is vSmart, vBond, they should be reachable. It should be reachable through which VPN?
0.
Through VPN 0, where you have configured the tunnel
Tunnel.
interface, right? Because all are going to establish, are going to form control connection with each other. All the controllers are going to form control connection with each other. So ping 100.1.1.2. See, vSmart is reachable, and ping 100.1.1.3. vBond is also reachable. Now let me see my CA server is ready or not. You can see CA server is ready. Now if you will expand roles and expand Active Directory, is it visible, guys, or should I zoom it?
it's
A
visible.
little bit, yeah. Increase the size.
Okay.
Visible.
If it is not visible, then let me try to.
Just to maximize the window, I think it is small.
No, that will not work here, sir. Okay, now I think it's visible. Let me see.
Yeah, now it's much better.
Okay, so under roles, under Active Directory, here you can see NH India Lab. This is my
Root server,
certificate,
CS
root
server,
certificate.
right?
Yes,
Right.
CA server. Now I need to access my CA server. See, my CA server is also connected with management interface. Here also
Right.
I'm going to configure one IP address from the same subnet, right? So that I can access it from my local laptop, or you can access it from here as well. Here you can open any browser. In your SD-WAN lab, you cannot connect server to the to your local laptop through management interface. So you will download the certificate on this CA server only in the browser, right? What I am going to do, let me do one thing. Let me configure one IP address, ncpa.cpl, and on this interface, go to IPv4 and use following IP address here, 192, sorry,
100.
192.168.1 dot, let's say 26. I have configured 25 on the vManage. Here
VManage,
I have
yeah.
configured 26. Let's say done. Okay, okay, and I am going to disable all firewall for now. Windows firewall and feature, it is on. Let me turn it off. Now done. Minimize it and minimize it. Here is my server manager. Okay, great. Now let me try to access this CA server, server over here. IP address is 192.168.1.26. Before that, you can also test the connectivity. Ping 26. Ping is working, correct? It means reachability is there. And here cert SRV. Here you can see I got the access, and here is the option to download CA
CS.
certificate, the third option, right? So click on this third option, download CA certificate, select base 64 and click on download CA certificate. Okay, certificate is downloaded. I am going to change the name. Let me say root. This is root certificate, so say root. You need to install this on all SD-WAN routers, right? On vManage, how I will install it? Here select first enterprise CA server, means you are using your own CA server, and from here you can select the file. Select file, go to download, and in download show me all the file, and here you can see my root certificate. Just say open. Here you can see this is the certificate. I can simply copy and paste in my notepad as well, right? Because I need to install this certificate on WAN-Edge devices as well, on the router as well. So I have just pasted in my notepad. This is my root certificate. Done, guys. Now here I am going to just import it. From here you can generate the CSR as well, certificate signing request for identity certificate. Now this is root certificate. What I told you, two types of certificates are required, root and identity. So you will install root certificate on all the devices. After that it will generate CSR, signing request, and based on that CA server will sign. Like let's suppose you have applied for the passport, right? And there is your identity, your name, your mobile number, your address, and then there is sign of government. So the CA server is going to sign on all identity certificate, and that certificate will be used for authentication. vBond is going to authenticate. So let me say import and save here. Import and save. Now if I will take you to the dashboard, let me see this invalid is still 1 or 0. It will take some time and it will become 0. This certificate invalid, right? Now I have installed the root certificate on my vManage, not install the identity certificate. You need to install root certificate on vSmart and vBond also. But you know, if I am going to add vSmart and vBond on my vManage, it will copy the certificate from vManage directly. vManage can share the certificate with vSmart and vBond. So what you will do here on vManage dashboard, go to configuration tab. Second tab is configuration. Under configuration you can see devices. So go to devices, and under devices you can see two types of devices are there. WAN-Edge list means routers and controllers. So go to controllers, and under controllers you can see you have only one controller right now, which is vManage. And even certificate, identity certificate is
Not
installed.
not installed. Here I am going to add controller. Here you can see one option to add controller. Which controller I will add?
vSmart.
And vBond.
vBond.
And vSmart
vBond.
and vBond will also install the root certificate from vManage, right? So click on add controller, select the controller vBond. What is the IP address of vBond?
100.1.1.3.
3. And
Right.
username,
Admin.
password,
Admin.
admin. From here also you can generate CSR. If you want, you can generate the CSR from here. Otherwise you can generate CSR later. Just click on add. You can see vBond is added, and certificate, identity certificate is not installed. Similarly you will add vBond, vSmart as well. What is the IP address of vSmart?
1.2.
2. Username,
Admin.
password, admin, right? Don't want to generate CSR now, I will generate later. Just click on add. Now you can see I have added vSmart, vBond, but identity certificate is not installed on any controller. For identity certificate, through CSR you will request to CS server, and then CS server is going to issue the certificate, right?
Okay.
Right, sir.
See, you are not going to do this all step in the production, but what I want, you should have at least idea, because we are going to learn SD-WAN. For that we need SD-WAN lab, and you will set up from the scratch only. So in the lab you have to repeat this step. Otherwise we cannot onboard devices. So why we are doing this? So that we can have one base SD-WAN lab. When all the devices are onboarded, then our actual SD-WAN will start, like the template based configuration, policies, and those all things. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now on the dashboard, here you can see on the dashboard is still showing vSmart 0, VManage device 0, vBond 0, and vManage 1, and invalid now 3, means identity certificate is not installed on any controller. Now I need to install certificate, identity certificate. For that, again go to configuration tab, and this time certificates. Go to certificates. Again you can see we have two types of devices, VManage list and controller. Go to controller, and here are your controllers. Click on vManage, right? Click on this gear button, 3 dot, and view CSR. But you can see I don't have any CSR, so first I will generate CSR. Generate CSR. Here is your CSR. You can see through this CSR what I will do, I will request for identity certificate. So control A, control C. I have copied the CSR. Go to server, CS server, and here you can see I had one option to download the certificate. I have one option to request a certificate, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Click
sir.
on request a certificate, then click on advanced certificate request, and paste your CSR over here and submit. Right now, see, request is sent it with request number
2.
2. On the CS server, if you will check this pending status, pending request, if you will open it, then you can see one request is here with request number 2. Right click on it, all task, and then issue this certificate. Click on issue. But what I will do, first I will request for all the certificate, and after that I will issue and then download all the identity certificate for controllers. Now go to close it, go to vSmart, generate CSR for vSmart as well. Generate CSR. Here is a CSR, control A, control C. Go to server, back, request a certificate, advanced certificate, paste the CSR and submit. Then go to vManage again, and for vBond also generate CSR, copy the certificate, and again request certificate, paste the CSR and submit. Request sent with request number 4. Now go to your CA server and check this pending request. Issue all the certificate one by one. Issue, and issue. Done. Now we need to download. Now we need to download identity certificate, right? Through CSR, CS server has issued the certificate. Now we need to download that.
Yeah.
Let me delete these previous certificates to avoid any confusion. Is there any other certificates? No, nothing is there, you can see. Now let me take you here. Go one step back again. See, 3 option is there actually. 1 to request for certificate, 1 to download root certificate, and 1 view the status of pending certificate request. So this time I am going to view the status of pending request, and here you can see all these 3 identity certificate. Download all one by one. Select base 64 and download certificate. Certificate downloaded. Go one step back, click on this, select base 64 and download certificate. Downloaded. Go one step back, this base 64 and download certificate. So we have downloaded identity certificate for VManage, vBond and vSmart. One is of VManage, one is of vSmart, one is of vBond. And here you can see one option to install certificate, correct?
Yeah.
One by one I will install all these certificates. Select file, download all file, and let me install it. Install. It will take some time. Here if time is going to not match, if you will get error, just read the error properly. You will see maybe organization name is not same, time is not same, like those kinds of error. Then you can fix it. Definitely when you will configure first time, there is chance that you will get error.
Yes.
Done.
Yeah.
Certificate installed. Now go to again certificate controller, install certificate. Which certificate I had installed?
Now
Which I
we have
have
to
installed?
install
This
it.
one I have installed, no?
Yeah.
I need to install this one. Install.
There is no need to select that individual device. It will automatically push to
It
individual
will
device.
automatically, because identity certificate is issued through CSR, na?
Yes.
So it can automatically understand that which certificate, identity certificate belongs to vSmart, which belongs to vManage, and which belongs to vBond. Install, select file, download all file, and this one install. Now we have installed the identity certificate for all the controllers. If you have multiple vSmart, you will do same. Okay, so maybe you need to watch the recording doing onboarding controllers in your lab, right? But this is the first thing which you need to do in your lab. I want basic SD-WAN lab so that we can understand the template based configuration, right? After that, once devices will be onboarded, we will start managing devices through vManage. Then we'll not configure these routers through CLI. These routers can be managed in 2 modes, CLI mode and vManage mode. So right now mode of all the devices is CLI. Now here you can see certificate installed. If you will verify from here, you can see the serial number, right? Device ID here, nothing but system IP address. And now on the dashboard, if you will check invalid, then invalid is
Gone.
0. And you can see I have one vSmart on the vManage dashboard, managed device 0, and one vBond. Both are up and online. Got it? Now let's suppose if I want to manage vSmart, I can do it from here. right? I don't need to access vManage. From here you can see SSH access. I can SSH it. Here you can see I can SSH my vSmart admin, and password is also admin. You can see I got the access of vSmart,
Smart.
right? I don't need to access vSmart individually. From the vManage, I can access vBond, vSmart, and there are so many things which you can do from here, right? This was the simple SSH access, right? You can also SSH vBond and later all the routers as well. There was a
But sir,
Mhm.
go to your topology. Yes, that server, it has to connect it to switch.
Connected to switch, yes.
Uh, so it will be reachable of all the controller.
Yes. If you will configure IP address over here, then it will be reachable.
Okay, okay, okay. Just
Right now it is not reachable because I have not configured IP address over here.
Right, sir.
In your
yes,
case, in your lab, right, you
yes.
cannot access through this side, right, from management side. So you need this kind of connection. You will access vManage through server only.
So we can upload it from the
Server,
local system also.
server.
No, suppose we have downloaded file.
Yeah, yeah, yes, absolutely.
Sir, if my server not disconnected, then at that time we can also do uh, take the file.
Yes, yes, I can delete this now. I can delete
Yes.
this link. This link is already done. Like I can either disconnect or down on the switch port. Even I have not configured IP address over here on its
Okay,
zero
okay,
interface.
okay, okay, okay. Sir. Uh, right. So this server is not लेना देना कुछ नहीं है इस सबका वर्क सिर्फ
Certificate issue करना.
right, right, right,
And
right.
what if
Okay.
the certificate will expire?
5 years.
No, what will be the impact if the certificate will expire suddenly?
Then you have to reinstall the certificate. Devices will goes down.
Right.
Down.
You mean the SD-WAN functionality will not work?
Like here you can see on the dashboard right now what it's showing. vSmart and vBond is up, right? It will be down. This arrow will be in this side, bottom, and in red color.
Yes, sir.
Right, like on let's say vSmart, if I am going to say in VPN 0 interface it 1 and shut down and commit, what will happen here? My vSmart will goes down soon, and when vSmart is down,
Sir, it
sites
will
can still communicate.
right. It will communicate till 24 hour.
Yes, but you cannot add any route, right? You cannot perform
Right.
routing. You can't update in policies, right?
Right,
Because
sir.
vSmart is not available. And when route will expire on the routers, then all the routers are going to flush the entry from their table, like CDP.
Right, sir.
CDP hello message or HTTP BPDU, right? In every protocol there is a timer, hello time and hold on time. Hold on time means if OSPF hello time is 10 seconds, hold on time is 40 seconds, means router will send hello message after 10 seconds and never router will store that for 40 seconds. Similarly, when vSmart is advertising any route to router, the expiry time is
24.
24 hours. Right, so here you can see now my vSmart is down. Here you have to troubleshoot. Right, when I will up the port again, no, set and commit, automatically it will come up. This was controller onboarding. Now we need to onboard WAN-Edge devices on my vManage, right? But First, I have to perform initial configuration on WAN-Edge devices. Let me access VS1, and on this VS1 admin, let's perform system-wise configuration first. Under system-wise configuration, you can see host name. I am going to configure here VEdge 1. System IP is going to be 4.4.4. vBond IP address will be same 100.1.1.3. Clock time zone is going to be same. Side ID is going to be same. Let me copy the commands and let me paste it on this VH system and paste, and then commit. Then VPN 0 configuration. For VPN 0 configuration, here you can see in VPN 0 G0/0 interface, no cert IP address. Let's suppose I am configuring 100.10 tunnel interface. On the router, based on your transport, you will also configure the color. Otherwise, it is going to use default color by default. Okay, so here I am adding one more command, color bridge internet, and encapsulation IP sec, and rest all the configuration is going to be same. Gateway IP address is also same. Copy and paste it on VS1. What happened? There is mistake in encapsulation.
Yes.
Interface GE0/0 tunnel interface and encapsulation IP sec. Let me correct in my notepad. Okay. Now can I ping VManage from this VEdge? Commit and ping 100.1.1. See, ping is working. VManage is reachable.
Right, sir.
Now for VManage devices, I am going to upload VManage list on my VManage, where some VEdges and some CEdges are registered. Let me show you that. Go to again devices, and you can see in VManage I don't have any device.
CL.file.
Yes, so here is one option to upload VManage list, right? You can sync directly with your smart account as well, right? Here is the last option is sync a smart account, right? So through a smart account you can sync your VManage devices. If you will click on it, it will ask you for username and password, and the public server, publicly this should be reachable, and it will load all the VManage devices. Here manually I am going to upload my VManage list. So click on this upload VManage list, select the VManage list. It is in my D drive. I will share this file with you guys in SD-WAN image, I think. Yes, here it is. Upload and validate the uploaded VManage list and send to controllers. Means it will send the information of these VManage devices to vBond for the authentication, because your vBond should have idea about all the VManage devices, then only it is going to authenticate. Right now, if I will take you to the vBond, see, either you can access vBond through CLI directly, or you can access vBond through VManage. I can have multiple, I can have access of VManage in multiple tabs, and from there I can access these all routers. Here if I will run one command, show orchestration and valid VEdges, so you can see what it's saying. No entry found. No any VManage devices is there. vBond don't know about any VManage device. Now as soon as I will upload this, upload and just confirm. Okay, now you can see number of VEdges uploaded successfully is 14. I have 14 VManage devices in my lab. I can use up to 14 routers, not more than that, because in this serial file I have 14 routers, and you can see all the routers as well. Now go to devices, and under VManage you can see CSR 1000V, right? VS Cloud, lots of VEdges and few CEdges. So later we'll see CS onboarding as well. Now I am onboarding VEdge. For VEdge onboarding, here you can see the serial number and token number. Token number is like OTP, serial to chassis number is like serial number. Chassis number and token number. Based on this chassis number and serial number, you are going to onboard and configure your router. For an example, I am going to use this chassis number on VS1, this chassis number on VS2, this chassis number on VS3, and this chassis number on VS4. You can choose any one. Before that, make sure reachability must be there. But reachability is there, but is root certificate installed over here, guys? Root certificate is not installed. First I need to install root certificate on VS1. Now question, Praphul, how I will upload root certificate? Anyone? How can I upload? Here is my certificate. In the notepad I had pasted. This is my root certificate. How can I upload it on VEdge? How many of you have idea of, sorry, sir? Please ask if anyone have question. All good? Okay. How many of you have idea of Linux command or Linux interface? On SD-WAN routers, you can have Linux console as well. If you will run vcell command, then here you can see. Now here I can run Linux command like ls to see the directory. You can see this is the only file. Here I need to create one file, and inside that file I need to paste this text. How can I do that in Linux?
mkdir.
They use VI.
Yeah, VI, very good. VI is a good create editor.
Or Vim.
Or VIM. VIM is the best, I think. VIM, and let me give name to the folder. Let's say root.cr. Right? I for insert, and here copy the certificate and paste over here. Right? See, certificate is pasted. Now to exit from here, you will press skip button on your laptop. Skip, and after that you need to exit from here. So colon W Q and exclamation mark. Enter. Now if you will check ls, then you can see a new file is created, which is root.cert. And if you will check the information inside this folder, more and root.cir, then you can see you have the same certificate inside that folder, correct? Through any creator editor you can create. Through any way you need to upload the certificate on VEdge. This is my way. You can use another way as well. Now I am going to exit from here and I will install this certificate. To install this root certificate, there is a command request root cert chain install and define the directory. My certificate is in home admin and the file name is root.cr. Now you can see successfully install root certificate. Now to activate a chassis number, you will run command. What is the command?
Activate, I think.
Activate chassis.
Activate chassis number is not there. Command is
request as cloud activate.
Request vs cloud activate. Very good.
Then chassis number.
Right. Let me copy this command and let me paste it in notepad. Here chassis number and then token number. So go to VManage. Right. Here you can find the chassis number. I'm going to use first VS Cloud. Let me copy it. Copy and paste it in your notepad. And after that,
token number.
Token number, copy and paste. Very carefully you need to copy each and every word. Copy and paste over here. For other VANEDGE devices, again you are going to run same command. For VS2, let's say, for VS3, for VS4. I have how many VANEDGE devices? 4 routers only?
4.
So yeah. 4. And here I can replace the chassis number and serial number. Let's say for VS2, I'm going to use this
So there will be 2000 chassis numbers and tokens, right, sir?
Correct, exactly.
Then at the time of the onboarding, we will have to do the same for all the devices. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Um, I
see,
had one doubt. Just can't we do that in the other way around? Like we are installing
ZTP,
the root certificate from the CLI accessing the vEdge. Can't we do that from the vManage? Like we have the list onboarded here. Can't we
another way
install?
is ZTP. There are only two ways. This is one way, another way is zero touch provisioning.
Okay.
In that, you only need to connect your router with WAN. That's it.
Right, sir. And router will get IP from the HCP server.
Yes, everything will happen automatically. Right? If you want to learn the ZTP now, later we will discuss. But if you want to learn now, you can search in YouTube. You will find my video as ZTP SD-WAN. Here
सर
you
वो
can see.
सर वो लिस्ट दे दोगे तो आप लिस्ट है सर वो दे दोगे आपने
What is it?
Serial.file. He's asking
हाँ
about serial.file.
हाँ सीरियल नंबर पर
मैं दूंगा.
ओके ओके
So see, in the ZTP what will happen? In the ZTP process, see on the internet I have ZTP server here. Right? If you want to see this process, you can watch this video. This is also easy, but first I think you should focus over here in this process. Later you can go through ZTP as well. Okay, I have already installed this one. For VS4 I am going to use this chassis number, Control C, and replace the chassis number here and token number over here. After this, your SD-WAN lab is ready. Replace this token number. Right here I can say this, I am using this one, this chassis number 4 VEdge 1. This one for VS 2, this one for VS3, and I will use this one for VS4. Right, so right now I am onboarding VS1 only. So go to the console of VS1 and copy the first command. Let me remove this. Directly I am going to copy command from my notepad, this command, and let me paste it over here. Before pasting it over here, let me take you over here. Now you can see this, I am onboarding this VH, right? So as soon as you will paste this command over here, automatically you will see this sorter will generate CSR, and everything is going to happen automatically here. It will generate CSR. VManage will have to get the identity certificate, and it will onboarded on your VManage. See, enter.
Quick question, Professor.
Go ahead.
So if you use your smart account here, yes, close this one, you will just receive the image of all the devices on your account, right?
Right.
If you sync your smart account, instead of uploading your WAN-Edge list,
Now
if
you can see the
use
symbol over here.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm talking about
No, I am talking with others.
images.
Just wait 1 minute, bro.
Okay.
See others?
Right,
symbol is changed.
Yeah.
Right? And here you can see the serial number. Soon you will have information about VH, like the system IP address. And on the dashboard also you can see, go to dashboard. Now you can see one vanished device is also
It is up.
Right? And online.
Sir, can you check the command on vSmart?
Not on vSmart, on vBond.
Sir, later you run the command. Sir, run again this command. So orchestration valid wedge.
Yes, not on vSmart, on vBond.
Yeah, vBond. Sorry, sir.
Here you can see the all vanished devices. which you have uploaded.
Right.
Okay, and okay, now I can manage this WAN-Edge router from my dashboard. Now I don't need CLI access here, right? Direct individual access to this router. Clear everyone how I have onboarded this router and these controllers, because you all need to onboard and these routers as well. Similarly, you will onboard these router as well. You already know the system wise configuration, VPN 0 configuration. You will not configure LAN site. We will configure LAN site through VManage. We will configure this section through VManage. You only need to onboard all VSAs on VManage. That's it. After that, rest all the configuration, like someone has told to configure description on the interface. So we'll perform those all configurations through template. I will create template on the VManage and I will push that template to VHS.
सर इसमें कोई CS डिवाइस नहीं है क्या?
नहीं, अभी सारे VS है ना.
ओके ओके.
Sir, can you please list the point, like whenever we onboard the new edge router, right? VHS, the steps, right? Like
there is no step. System wise configuration is mandatory. VPN 0 is mandatory for reachability. When device is reachable, then first step is install root certificate. Second step is activate the VS Cloud. There are only two steps.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused with the CA certificate and that onboarding process clear, but the CA certificate, right? So CA certificate is mandatory before onboarding the VHS, right?
Correct.
Okay.
For the certificate, you want me to write the step?
No. I'm just asking, right, before that, whether it should be prerequisite before we onboard the router, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind,
if
you don't mind the steps, it's fine.
Yeah. The step. Actually, I'm a little confused.
Okay. So
yeah,
see, on the VEdge, first run vcl command. After that, you will have Linux interface here. There vim root.cert. After that, press I for insert. Then paste root certificate, and from where you will get root certificate. You can download it from the VManage dashboard. Like here, go to administration, then setting, and under controller certificate authority, if you will click on view, then here you can see the root certificate. So just select it and copy it. Control, somewhere in your notepad you can paste, and after that you can paste on VEdge. After this, exit. Okay, for exit, press escape button, then press colon WQ exclamation mark. After that, exit, and then request root cert chain install, and define the directory home, admin, and root.cir. This is the step for certificate. After that, activate VS Cloud. For that, command is again request VS Cloud, activate, then charges number. You will paste here charges number, from where you will copy it from the VManage, and then token number, and paste the token number. That's it. This is the onboarding process for VEdges. And before that, perform VPN system configuration and VPN 0 configuration and test connectivity. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah, now it's clear.
सर
So here we don't need.
ये कमांड CS के लिए भी सेम कमांड यूज होंगे क्या?
नहीं सर, वो देखेंगे ना हम CS के लिए, थोड़ा सा अलग रहेगा कमांड.
ओके 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 ओके, सॉरी.
We don't need identity cert here, right? We just installed the root. We did not install any identity cert here as we did on the controllers.
No, here you have seen na, it has generated the CSR, and VManage help VManage devices to get the identity certificate. So that happened behind the scene automatically, but all the router is using root certificate as well as identity certificate. You have installed the root certificate, and VManage help routers to get identity certificate, the sign certificate.
Okay.
After that, what will happen? This router will reach to vBond, because you have already configured the vBond IP address. It will reach to vBond. vBond IP address is ping 100.1.1.3. vBond is reachable. How it will reach to vBond? Through control connection. It will establish first control connection. So control connection, right? Let me do one thing here. Let me reduce the.
So can you paste the steps on the chat?
A step for what, sir?
The one you just the step that you just did right now. Can you put it on the chat?
Okay.
So about the edge routers.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Wait.
So, sir, there are only 3 control connections, right?
Yes. Let me see with 11 it is.
Sir, control connection will be with only controllers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So you can see 3 control. Even the control connection with vBond is going to be temporary.
Right. Once it saves information, then it gets.
Once it will get the VManage and vSmart IP address, it will terminate this control connection. In the simulation, you will always find this, but here you can see system IP showing 0.0.0. Color, you can see our busy internet, it has established control connection. If multiple transports are there, over all transport it is going to establish control connection with vSmart and VManage. And inside this control connection, wait sir, let me finish. After that you can ask. I will ask.
Sure, sir. Please.
Okay. Now, inside this control connection, right, between VS1 and vSmart, here is the DTLS control connection. Inside this control connection, OMP protocol will work. So, OMP peers. Here you can see the OMP peers, right, with 2.2.2, and this control 2.2.2 is system IP of vSmart. Here you can see the side ID, state, uptime, everything, type. Okay, and another control connection is with vManage. Both are DTLS control connection with 1.1.1 vManage, right? With vManage inside this control connection, using netcon protocol, you can push the configuration, right? That we will see in upcoming classes. Like, but what I am assuming now, you know these 2 control connection here at between router and my controller vSmart and vManage. Between my router means VS and my controller vSmart and VS. Can you see the status of this control connection? Here it is. State is up. Okay, uptime and these all are not important, but just check that control connection should be up, and it means everything is working fine here. Now what VS will do, VS is going to advertise their T-lock to vSmart. Now here if I will show you T-lock, so OMP T-locks, so you can see this is the T-lock, right? I had told you T-lock is combination of 3 things: system IP, color, and encapsulation protocol, and these are the attributes of T-lock, right? So this VS is going to send this T-lock to vSmart, And when vSmart will have other OMP session with other router, let's say VS2, then vSmart will reflect that to VS2 as well, to vSmart. It will distribute to other VSs. And once VS2 is going to learn the TLOC of VS1 and VS1 will learn the TLOC of VS2, both will form
IPsec tunnel.
IPsec tunnel, and that is our going to be SD-WAN topology.
Great.
Now someone was asking what will happen in the sync a smart account. Please ask brother. Now if you will sync the smart account, then
yes. So if you are trying to bring the image by using sync smart account, will you need to activate as we just did?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. So as soon as you click on sync account, you will log into your smart account, and all the devices in your account will be populated on this smart.
Correct.
VManage. Okay.
Yes. Who was next? Someone else was asking question. I had asked you to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. So meaning the color and the encapsulation used on the edge devices only, right?
Correct. Absolutely right.
Okay. Then can you paste the steps for us real quick on the chat?
This is step now.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
So what I am doing, just I am putting it in your WhatsApp group. Here I have shared in your WhatsApp group.
Yeah, you can put on the chat again, sir.
I don't think I can send the image over here. I can't send image. I've shared in the WhatsApp group. I think that is better.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes. Anything else? So today I have onboarded all 3 controllers and 1 VEdge. Now maybe tomorrow I will come with lab where all VManage devices are onboarded, because here again I will repeat the process only on these VManage devices, and I will perform routing over here. I will configure internet router, means IP addresses on the internet router, 1 default route on this switch, and
Static
default route in VPN 0 on this VManage router. So if I will get time before next class, then I will onboard these routers on VManage and will continue from there in next class. Okay guys?
Okay, sir.
Remember 2 certificate, root certificate. Who do I trust? मुझे किस पे trust करना है? Identity certificate, who am I? Right? That is my identity certificate. SD-WAN uses 2 certificate, and here I am using my own CS server. I am going to give you the lab access where devices are already connected, right? CS server is also connected. You will just repeat this process and onboard your lab. When we will onboard all the VManage routers on VManage, then we'll start our SD-WAN configuration. So now we are just preparing our lab only. Okay, everyone.
Lab access. We have shared email ID.
You have shared email ID?
Yes, sir.
Great. So till tomorrow morning, you will have lab access. I will share public IP address in the group. If you will browse that public IP address, then the login page of PNet will appear in front of you. There you need to log in with your account, and you will have SD-WAN lab in front of you. The same lab.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you, sir.